Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. My name's Dave Feldman of Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, and we'd like to welcome everyone watching us on CSN Bay Area Live and also on NBA TV. We're here for a special presentation, the NBA's 2013-2014 Kia Community Assist Season-Long Award. Our winner, we all know, is a pretty incredible basketball player. Steph Curry was the first Warriors All-Star starter since 1995. He led the league in three-pointers made for the second consecutive season. He helped the Warriors to back-to-back playoff appearances for the first time in 22 years. He's even better off the court. Whether he's hosting hoop clinics in the Bay Area, fulfilling dreams of the Make-A-Wish youth or aspiring college students, distributing bed nets in Tanzania with his family, providing food for hundreds of underserved families, he is a leader, he is a role model. There are 482 players in the NBA last season. He was voted the #1 guy for his off-court charity. Please give a warm welcome to Steph Curry. We have some special people with us. Bob Oken is the president of Thanks USA, started by his daughters Rachel and Kelsey when they were 10 and 8. So thank you, Bob, very much for being here. With Bob, I'd like to recognize the Thanks USA scholars who are here. If you could just raise your hand. Ethan Berg, Sarah Berg, Roman Gonzalez, Maria Baramita. They are Thanks USA scholars who receive scholarships from Thanks USA. Thank you for being here. From Kia, Executive Michelle Herney. Thank you, Michelle. The Chief Marketing Officer of your Golden State Warriors, Chip Bowers. And we have a special guest who knows something about giving back. He's currently the NBA Cares Ambassador. He's a special assistant to the commissioner. He's an NBA legend. He's an NBA Hall of Famer. Please welcome Bob Lanier.
Thank you. Thank you, David. I am honored to be here today on this Kia Season-Long Award for Steph Curry. He is a very special young man. The NBA's mission is to be the greatest sports league in the world, but to use our brand, the power of our brand, to be leaders in social responsibility. And our players get this more and more as I travel around the country, and I dare say around the world. I see where our players do special things in communities throughout the world. Stephen, what can you say about him? Does stuff for Nets over in South Africa and places in Africa. He does gives scholarships to kids. I've met two of these kids right here, Ethan and Sarah. Stand up for a minute. Stand up. Turn around and let the camera see you. I was very impressed by how grounded they are and their willingness to make a difference. And Steph's work with Thanks USA allows them to be able to do that. They say that they can go to school unencumbered and don't have to work, but can give back and give service to their community. So that's what that does. So Steph, all you do is reflective of all the things that we do at the NBA and NBA Cares all around the globe to make it special in the lives of others. So thank you very, very much. Now I want to introduce the COO of the Golden State Warriors, Chris Bowers. Chris. Chuck.
Thank you, Bob. On behalf of our ownership, Joe Lacob and Peter Guber, and the entire Golden State Warriors organization, many of which are here with us today, we'd like to congratulate Stephen on this prestigious honor. Steph is not only a man of great character and commitment and compassion, all of which I think are key attributes to being a true all-star, but he's not only a great talent on the court, but he's an exceptional human being off the court. I have the privilege of living close to Steph and his wife Aisha, and I can't tell you how many people in our community come up to me once they find out I work for the Warriors and comment on how great it's been that Steph has lives in Orinda, California, and has been so good to the people that he comes in contact with day in and day out. His work with Thanks USA on a national level, his work as the face of the global Nothing But Nets campaign, and certainly the work he does here on a local level in the Bay Area community with Kaiser Permanente and their Get Fit Challenge, his annual basketball camps, and all the other outreach initiatives he does through the Warriors Foundation, all represent what it takes to take health and fitness with a great deal of importance, and also to show what it takes to be a great teammate in the game of life. We're all exceptionally proud of Steph for his accomplishments on the court, but also the man that he's become. It's an honor to have Steph a teammate of the Golden State Warriors, and we're proud to call him a Warrior. With that, I'd like to ask Kia Representative Michelle Herney and Bob Lanier to come up to the front with me to present Steph with this year's award presentation.
Good morning. As the official automotive partner with the NBA, and on behalf of all the Kia Motor America's employees, I would like to present Stephen Curry with the 2013-2014 Kia Community Assist Award for all of his charitable contributions and his fundraising, not only in the San Francisco Bay Area, but around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I got a cheat. Testing. I got a little cheat sheet. I got a lot of people to thank who've helped me, so bear with me. But first, thank you all for having me, for acknowledging the work that I've done and the people on Team Curry throughout this past year, and even my whole basketball career, for highlighting the community both here in the Bay Area, across the country, and also worldwide. So. First off, thank you, Kia, and the NBA for not only your efforts in the community, both here domestically and abroad, but for acknowledging players that do the same, and have that kind of social awareness to use the platform that we have. So, thank you very much for highlighting that. I know the work goes a long way, and will continue to go a long way for sure. Got to thank the people that helped me, and there's so many different groups and organizations I work with, and people that have taken ideas and springboarded them to impact a lot of people. It's not just me. So I got to thank them as well. First off, my wife, Aisha, who's here, supporting every idea I have. She goes on most of the trips and gets hands-on in all the efforts that we do, so thank you. My extended family, who's not here, they set the tone for me as a kid when I was growing up in Charlotte, especially my mom and dad. How many events we would go to, different seasons of the year, different organizations we would, be a part of. My father was thankful enough to be able to use his platform as an NBA player to, open up 6 or 7 computer learning centers in the greater Charlotte area. And we were always there helping out. And so they kind of set the tone for me as a young kid coming up that was important, and to find different ways to impact and use your platform. So I got to thank them as well. Kate Foley, who's here from Octagon, and Jeff Austin, who's my agent, they get it done. They're on the phone with all the groups, making sure we're seamless and we're being efficient and getting things done. So thank you guys as well. The entire Warriors organization, I could spend hours talking about each one of you, how much you've done. Unbelievable organization, and the way that you supported not only myself but every single player that either personally has something going on that they want to do, or bringing things to our attention from the Bay Area community that we can be a part of. And so there's some guys in particular I want to thank. Raymond Ritter. you know how much you do, bringing things to our attention and getting things done and allowing us to use our voice in the right way. So thank you, Bushiri Ofasa, who's over there in the corner. Wave. She's done a great job just coordinating events and getting things done. And you make us a powerful voice as well, and thank you. Jeff Adiego, I don't know if you're here. There he is in the corner. I was thankful enough to do some camps and be able to impact kids on the basketball court. And you and your team have done a great job of leading that charge. I know you do stuff all year round, and I'm thankful enough to be a part of that 1 week, and also different individual opportunities. But you and your team have done a great job. Keep doing it, and looking forward to this summer and impacting another group of kids. To play the game the right way and to have some great experiences. Lisa Goodwin, who's here, Tiffany Williams. I don't know there she is right there, and Dan Martinez, if he's here, and Kevin Cote. Also for just the amount of social awareness you've allowed us with using social media to get our voice out and be heard. I think you're the best at it, and I want to thank you for all you've done. Pushing this vote, obviously getting the things that myself and my teammates have done throughout the course of the year out to the public so that they've been known. I want to thank you. And obviously none of this is possible without the team behind you to get it done. So. We've had a great year, done a lot of great things, been able to partner with Thanks USA for, this is year 4 going on, as a national spokesperson. And I know we have some active military personnel here and then scholarship award winners here. It's awesome to see the results of the efforts and the amount of money we raised for education and to be able to support the families of active military personnel. Education is very important to me, and we know the sacrifices that the families make in the line of duty, and we want to be able to support them. So Bob, thank you for your work, and it's great to see you guys here as well. Miles, got to thank you for being here, man. You stand up. I want everybody to see Miles right here. I don't know if they'll show the video, but he was my mini-me this year. He is little stuff. And he did a great job along with some other mini teammates to, just talk about us as players and what we were going on, did some all-star voting things, and then also highlighting all the charitable initiatives that we had going on this year. So I know you spent a lot of time in front of a camera and doing your thing. So thank you very much for representing me. You probably do it better than I do. So thank you for being here as well. But like I said, I had a great year. Thanks USA. Done the net drive with Nothing But Nets, which has been so impactful. To continue to fight malaria. It's an ever-growing problem, mostly in the continent of Africa, but it's a 100% curable, epidemic that's going on. I know I saw you over there. Chris Helfrich, stand up, right, Chris? Chris is part of the Nothing But Nets campaign and the amount of work that we've done going over to Africa last year and doing the bed net distribution in a refugee camp in Tanzania. Was an unforgettable experience. I'll talk about it a little bit more later, but thank you for being here as well. And also, a lot of different things I could talk about all day. The Make-A-Wish Foundation, the camps we did. It's just been a great year. So truly humbled to accept this award. And it's just an inspiration and encouragement to continue the efforts and make them bigger and better. And that's what this is all about. And so hopefully it inspires everyone in this room, everybody that's watching, to continue to impact the community in whatever way you can, and do your best at it. And a lot of people's lives will be changed as a result. So thank you very much, and we'll keep it moving. Yeah. Thanks to Kia and the NBA. So humbled to be able to take this check. So I'll have my wife, Aisha, come up and help me present this check to Thanks USA as a part of this award. So thank you.
All right, we're going to ask some questions of our panel here, and we'll end with Steph, but I'll start with Bob. I think we all agree you couldn't have found a better spokesman. How did you find Steph? How did you get him involved? And what kind of difference has he made?
Well, as you all may know, our charity was started by my two daughters, and so I'm just the dad who's the representative here today, and they were 8 and 10 at the time. We lived in McLean, Virginia. We all followed Steph's career, particularly when he was at Davidson. We knew some of the good folks at Octagon who lived in the same hometown as we did, where the charity was established, and so it was almost like Match.com. We were really looking for someone who had cared about service, cared about education, cared about helping the military, came from North Carolina and really knew about military families, and he cared about giving back, and that combination was our great honor to have him as our national spokesperson for 3 years, going on 4 years now. So if fast forward, Steph's good work in not only doing a public service announcement nationally for us, but then putting his name on a golf tournament here in the Bay Area. He's raised over $120,000 in scholarships to help military families, some of whom are here today, and some of the folks from the military are here as well. And so he's had a great impact, not only in the Bay Area, but around the country. So it's really our high honor to be associated with Steph Curry.
Good choice, Bob.
Can I just also add that the other amazing thing was both he and Aisha, rather than accept gifts for their wedding, they asked that people make contributions to Thanks USA, which really touched our hearts. So thank you, Aisha and Steph.
Bob, you know more than most about the rich history of the NBA as a special assistant to the commissioner and an ambassador. You've seen people give back. You've seen players who didn't. How does Steph represent the new young people that do give back, and what difference have you seen from people like Steph making in the NBA right now?
Well, can y'all hear me? I want to give a shout out to Al Attles, history maker right here, and on the backs of people like this who gave to the community and made a difference, guys in my era after him, and now Steph stepping up to make a difference because they care. He's rooted well. His parents, his father and mother were rooted in communities just like my mom was rooted in the community and made me make a difference. And this platform of NBA Cares really allows us across the globe to do great things in caring and giving. And our players obviously are from all over the globe, and we make a difference with young people and communities all over the globe. Steph, thank you and your wife so very much.
Thank you. And thank you, Al Attles, for being here. Steph, you won this award and you decided to share it with Thanks USA. Why?
It's just continue that effort to raise awareness. One, this is a great platform, but also obviously the generous donation from Kia to provide these scholarships. Like I said, education is a huge importance in my life and my family's life, and we just passed Memorial Day, and the men and women in our active service, the sacrifice, like I said, that their families make to be able to support their families is huge, and it goes a long way. And I think where we are after 4 years is huge, and this is just another stepping stone, and continue to raise awareness and money for these families to pursue what they want to, their family as in the whole is paying an ultimate sacrifice.
Through your 3-for-3 challenge, where you donated bed nets for every three-pointer made during the season, you were able to donate more than 800 bed nets to help fight malaria in Africa by leading the NBA in three-pointers made again this season. You also spent time in the off-season in Tanzania, helped distributing over 38,000 bed nets. You took your family there, too. What was that experience like?
Well, first off, Chris, great timing, right? I got to say. We signed on 2 years ago to start this campaign, and, it's just been unbelievable how many people have also been inspired to donate their birthdays for nets instead of in lieu of gifts, or to be a part of the campaign as well. So being able to see the beginning phases of the idea of the 3-for-3 campaign and the potential for the amount of money we'll be able to raise, and then see the results of that going to Africa. Like I said, we were into a refugee camp in northeastern Tanzania, and it was 66,000 Congolese refugees, and we were able to give out over 34,000 bed nets, and it was definitely an inspiring experience. One, as a parent, I have a 2-year-old daughter, and to see the moms and dads that were there that couldn't protect their kids from something as simple as a mosquito was definitely heartbreaking. And to know that we were there to to help these parents protect their kids and try to live the best life that they can was definitely impactful. And to bring that message back and the images that we were able to bring back, I think went a long way. So for me to be able to get on the ground and actually see it for myself was definitely a great experience, and drove home the point of why we were doing it.
Last question for Steph, and we'll wrap this up. You've been very active visiting hospitals, putting on basketball clinics, fulfilling wishes of youth in the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You're a pretty good basketball player, so I imagine you practice shooting. You're a good golfer. You love to golf. How do you make time for all your charity work?
Just use the time, most of the time in the summer, but like I said, with the way the Warriors and the NBA have set it up through NBA Cares programs and different opportunities where we get out of practice and we're going, like you said, to a children's hospital here in Oakland, or during All-Star Weekend going to a school and helping build benches and tables for picnic areas and things like that. We find ways where in between games and after practices, we want to get in the car and go out and be able to be of service to whoever we can. And just a quick 30 minutes, an hour, it makes a lot of big difference. You don't have to be there all day. I think the fact that we be able to use the platform, they recognize us as NBA athletes, and it's inspiring to go back and kind of just relate and just have fun with whoever we're coming in contact with, and try to be as much of an inspiration as we can in whatever time that we have.
Okay. We want to thank you all for watching on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. We're going to have more on this tonight on Sportsnet Central. And for those of you watching on NBA TV, thanks. And one more, a round of applause for Steph Curry. Thanks for watching.